So the Faculty Center has now offered the Course Design Institute once and the Integrated Course Design once as well. The difference between the two is the Course Design Institute is a summer experience, and recognizing that some faculty at least aren't available in the summer, we thought we would offer something very comparable during the academic year. And so we label it now the Integrated Course Design Workshop Series for the version that happens during the academic year.
So from the Integrated Course Design Workshop Series, I learned to look outside of the class, or outside of what I've been doing, and view what's working and what's not from a new perspective. Versus being the content expert, I learned what do I really want them to take away from the class and be able to apply now and in the future.
Through the Integrated Course Design Seminar, I learned that certain activities in my class could be just really astounding as far as results. The activities that I incorporated into my class, I have seen already that they are having results and that students are really excited about what we are doing.
I think the thing that I learned the most from the CDI was that I could approach my course design as a process, which is something that I try to teach my students to do, to designing products. And it was very eye-opening to me that I could approach the task of designing a course with the same kind of methodology, that there's a process and that can be applied to the course design as well.
Most meaningful part of integrated course design workshops for me was actually to look at my own existing course, Italian language for business and travels. I have been teaching for 15 years with fresh sets of eyes from inside out and able to address modern day technology, make it more practical and more interactive for students.
And as we have been looking at refining, revising our current curriculum, we've looked at how our current classes are siloed, and students take the class and check the box and they move on and don't realize that information is building into the next class and they need to use it again. So we looked at how we could bring that together and make it a much more meaningful experience for the students so they understand the relevance of one to another, and it's not checking the box, moving on. I've done that class and I get to move forward. You've done that class, you're going to take that information and apply it moving forward.
In both cases, the Course Design Institute in the summer and the Integrated Course Design series in the academic year have almost identical purposes and outcomes. We're really interested in giving faculty an opportunity to have the time to be able to focus on their courses, either developing new courses or redesigning existing courses, and to do that with each other. Sometimes the greatest inspiration and biggest ideas come from just being able to interact with colleagues. So bringing people together to be able to focus really dedicated time and thought and energy with each other is probably the biggest benefit.
What integrated course design allows you to do is connect with other faculty who, not surprisingly, are having the same problems that you're having. And in addition to that, integrated course design allows you to connect your learning outcomes and your learning objectives with your activities very solidly.
I would strongly recommend other faculty members at Ferry State University to look into these wonderful learning opportunities, because as educator, it's essential that we're continuously learning and sharing our challenges and sharing the best practices.
For me, the most meaningful part of the CDI was being able to talk to other educators who have a lot more experience than I do and just bounce ideas off them, because I feel like I was approaching a bottleneck that I didn't know how to solve, and just the outside perspective from somebody who has solved similar problems for me was invaluable.
Because if somebody already invented the bicycle, we don't have to reinvent. And I learn a lot, and also I able not just learn theory, but use it in practice in my classroom, and had a really good positive feedback from students. That was really encouraging, feel very accomplished.